come back to when you down.
Motivation, all the hating that they doing, motivation. Staying winning, nothing less, ain't no consolation. Used to tell me that I couldn't, that's my motivation. Yeah, my motivation, motivation. All this money on my mind, that's my motivation. You talking, but you not up in the conversation. They all wanting me to stop, that's my motivation.
All right. Let's go.
Want to win this fight? Right. Let's get out there, get your boxing back together.
Let's do it.
Come back with the left hook. Look at his hand position. Left hand, look to the right hand. Look to the right. Quick your jab. Look to the right hand over his latent jab. You let him back into the fight that round. That's his round.
Do your business.
You're making him lose focus. Listen, you've switched off. What are you doing?
And box.
Keep him guessing. Jab up, jab down.
I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. Compliments on my accomplishments are only
Look at this venue. Here is
This back.
an open air out. What a fight we expect this one to be. Both of these athletes primed and ready. Nope, that jab not going to score. want the knockout. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. A lot of high hopes and aspirations from the fans and media alike as we get set for this main event under the sun.
In such heat, the cornermen need to be able to do their job. Think about what they're doing. Want to cool you down, want to ice you back, want to give you instructions in your head, and want to just calm you to tell you what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong. Because that's the most important thing. Forget about the heat. Forget about everything else.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. The straight right just misses. Throws the jab, but does not score. Those counter punches have to hurt. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
The bell, sometimes it can be the...
Here we go, it's round two. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt, you've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp, don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be honest. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Both men step back for just a moment. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
We wanted action, and they are delivering. That counter shot lands. Straight right just misses. Solid punch. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt. On to the third. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And he scores with the counter. Straight right just misses. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Do you believe what we are seeing? Can't land that close fight here in this round.
Yeah, so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Just missed with that hook. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you. There's the bell for round 4. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. That counter punch caught him clean. Catch and shoot. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. He threw a punch and just got countered. Well done with that counter shot. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? How about that time counter shot? Nice counter. Counter shot. What skill being displayed here between these two middleweights? Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. After what we saw in that last round, it's time for the 5th round. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
Middleweights always gives us a class. If you've got two class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, Mr. I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
Good counter punch. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Straight right just misses. Counter punch right up the middle. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? going to see a jab from... Hold it right there! Crawford's legs are all over the place! Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to...
On to the 6th round. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Punch, counter punch. A perfect counter shot. We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Look at the footwork, the hand speed. This is the best that the middleweight division has to offer. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at a middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history books.
Unlucky to miss with that uppercut. The perfect counter lands. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. That was almost a 10-8 round. And there's the bell for round 7. Got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You'd like to see more jabs. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
There's a body shot, and that one looked like it hurt. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Beautiful counter shot. One punch could change everything in this battle. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you...
And they're back at it again here in round 8. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Look at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were going to stand up to that one.
That's lights out right there. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
The corner needs to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
He's got the advantage halfway through the round.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T. Play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
Nice counter shot. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. So close, but so far a split decision loss. Man, that one has got to hurt, Johnny.
It could have gone either way, and it's hard. You know, you're going to have people arguing. The fans for one, the fans for the other say our fighter won. Split decision was fair.
Yeah, the hate, the grind, the sweat, the blood, the time, my motivation. I work too hard, too long, and not be in the conversation. My team been up, way up, ain't nothing less than domination. I got the game and say with lock and key and combination. Keep it goal and high sight, don't focus on what's hindsight. Sleeping on me, tell them night, night, it's my time in a bright light. Don't ever band no mind and keep it pushing, don't ever give them a sound. Nigga love you when you shot it, but they wanna talk about you when you down. Motivation, all the hating that they doing, motivation. Staying winning, nothing less, ain't no consolation. Used to tell me that I couldn't, that's my motivation. Yeah, my motivation, motivation. All this money on my mind, that's my motivation. You be talking, but you not up in the conversation.
It is Riyadh season in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, and we're about to see another big-time fight here at Kingdom Arena. And next to me for the broadcast, the one... So here comes Kid Galahad, born in Qatar but raised in Great Britain, and he's got a lot of fanfare in his home country.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the...
Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
Todd, I love this place. The atmosphere is second to none. If you get the right fights, you've got fun all night.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be 2 that we're talking about. Here we go, round one. Who's going to land the first big shot? An uppercut does not score. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. He misses with that straight left. Those counter punches have to hurt. Good counter punching. What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
It's so hot, so heated. There's a roof on here. You don't understand. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on here.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Beautiful counter shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And he scores with the counter. It's all offense all the time. Catch and shoot. The straight right just missing. There's a counter shot. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
Needs a knockout without a doubt.
And there's the bell to start round two. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
No rest for the weary. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
You're fighting a counterpuncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counterpunchers, they're watching you every move, that every twitch.
Real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Nice counter shot. He threw a punch and just got countered. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. That left hook misses. Nice stop, but that won't score. Nice counter. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Every second, every minute.
There's the bell to start round three. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Well done with that counter shot. That counter shot lands. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Just misses. That counter punch caught him clean. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. These two fighters are made for one another. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Misses with that uppercut. They exchange punches. Just missed with that jab. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, it's like two different
There's the bell to start round 4. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to cut you off.
Counter punch. A perfect counter shot. How about that time counter shot? Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Nice counter shot. Good counter punch. Beautiful counter punch. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Just misses with that uppercut. A perfect counter lands. They're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nice counter punch. Despite what the... Did you see that? Galahad is rocked. He is down big time on the scores.
You know, I've been in fights like that.
Back into the fray here in round 5. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Nice counter shot. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
What you've got to do, Tony, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Lucky that hook didn't score. You'd like to see more jabs. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tear. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around? Let's start the 6th. Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Nice counter shot. A lot of effort being exerted here. He threw a punch and just got countered. Uh-oh, Galahad in real trouble. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Let's see that again.
I've got to see that again. One, two, three, four, five. You okay?
Did you see that? Galahad is rocked. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. They get 1 minute between rounds. This fighter wished it was 10 minutes after being dropped twice. Here comes round 7. Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
It could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. It just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Big hook. Whoa, wait a minute. Uh-oh, Galahad in real trouble. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Galahad is rocked. That was the moment.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Uh-oh, Galahad in real trouble. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweet.
And there's the bell for round 8. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to block it. They've got to block it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
How about that time counter shot? Misses with the straight left. How about that time counter shot? Beautiful counter punch. Through the straight left, but it won't score. That Galahad is rocked. True champion knows how to get out of trouble. Hold that thought. Uh-oh, Galahad in real trouble. And down goes Galahad. And as we watch it again, that punch took the wind out of him and the will to continue.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Give me your blow.
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show you.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Galahad is rocked. Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
Got caught sleep.
Total domination with 10 seconds to go. The 3 judges agree, and we've got a unanimous decision.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight. What a style. What a pace to get you.
Feeling like I got a brand new contract. Armed and dangerous and ready for combat. Soon as I catch him on sight, it's contact. I get the job done proper, there's no comebacks. Life's not fair, people hoping on the balance. But either you got that magic or you haven't. And we were born and blessed with all this talent.
Where he's coming from. right hand.
Okay, focus, focus. Big deep breaths. Big deep breaths. Respect. Stop, what you doing? Come on, you're switching off. You got complacent.
Do your business.
Body that hurt, that's it. Good work.
Okay, now you're switching off. You're starting to make mistakes. You're switching back.
You need to pick it up. You need to pick it up. He's winning this round.
Okay, focus, focus. Big deep breaths.
Let's go.
That's it. Don't forget the body. Mix it up. Mix it up. Body and head. Keep him guessing. Jab up, jab down.
Now start countering.
Come back with the left up. Look at his hand positioning. Then head and body, that's it. Switch it up.
Time!
Come on, you're better than that. You've done all your work all the way through camp.
Let's do it.
Switch stance, that's it. What we do in the gym. You know you can do this in confidence. That's it, nice and smooth. Stay that way now. Okay, let's reset. Switch stance. Okay, it's not working. It's not working. Switch southpaw. Listen, you switched off. What you doing? I need you to focus.
Left back.
switched off completely. Get out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together. I need you to focus on... And back. Switch stance, that's it. Don't do it in the gym. You know you can do it in the gym. Come up with it. That's it, nice and smooth. Stay that way now. Okay, let's reset. Switch stance.
Another gun. All damn, just what have I become? No chance, I'll stay what they waiting for. No brain on stage, been here before. Hold on too much, gotta let it go. No pain, I'm out of field, ain't involved. No call, no show, I ain't really gone. Too late to say I was there wrong. Throwing out the way for that info. Feel lost, but I know that we